What's up, everybody? My name is Yusuf Pridgeon. I am one of the four main co-hosts of Who Runs the NFC East podcast. Right now, we are gearing up for season 2, so I hope you guys are ready for that. So we would like to thank everybody who has been liking, commenting, and subscribing to us and to the channel for season 1. So we appreciate you, really appreciate you for your support. Right now, we would like to share some rare footage from season 1 from a couple of episodes that we had of what we call the After podcast. We had conversations after the original recording that was a little more entertaining than what we anticipated. So we hope that it is entertaining to you as it was to us. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right into it.
Who running?
Why is he recording?
The etiquette of trash bags, yo.
Nah.
Run that back.
No, it's too many.
I'm like, run that back. Then you move the commander stuff. They ain't even a part of this. I'm like, what?
Where did he go?
Easy peasy.
Oh, that's too funny.
This is the after show. It's too many bags, man.
I can't even move it now.
I have like bag trauma.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, there we go.
I agree.
See, he also was in a state that people had these plastic bags sometimes in their car for trash bags.
Yeah. My mother is a testament. She has travel bags.
Yeah,
she has.
I have a car trash can.
What does it look like?
I don't have that.
It's black.
I mean, but it's no bag in it.
You put it. It's no bag in it.
And it's just a real trash can.
It's just a cylinder.
It's
just a cylinder.
what is that material? Like
rubber, plastic,
no, it's like, what is it?
suede.
Microfiber? No,
yeah,
or that nylon, that kind of tough. You know what I'm trying to say? Like they make like backpacks out of. Like that kind of material.
Oh yeah.
Does it hang anywhere? Where do you place it?
It hangs off the side onto the passenger side. So you wrap it around your gear shift.
Oh.
It's like a little hook that goes on the side and just hangs like a little bucket, like you can just drop it inside of it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. So
Okay.
Whenever I
it
go to
hangs
the
from that
gas
cup
station,
holder.
I just dump it.
And so,
Yeah, it just hangs.
so it hangs where the
Dump it at the gas
where the
station.
legs of the passenger would be in the front.
Right.
Okay.
She says, "Why are you so trashy?"
Yeah. 'Cause like,
Why y'all got so much trash? So much trash.
Okay.
You have bags all over your house because y'all got so much trash. It's like weird.
No.
All my trash can fit in my kitchen trash can.
So, okay, if your kitchen trash can is not full and you cook chicken or something like that, and you take the pack where you just put it in the trash can and it's not full.
Well, first I'm gonna dump the whatever was in there in the trash, but the box itself is paper, so I gotta fold it down and put it in the recycle.
So you just move trash a lot, is what you do. So
Well, the recycle bin is by the trash can. Like I don't.
And it don't
It's
smell
all
in the house?
No, because I have a fantastic, simple human trash can.
Oh, okay. I need to get one of those. That's the reason why we take it out.
Stainless steel. It uses the pea-size bags.
okay, so yeah, so that's
My trash can, man, bougie. I gotta tell you.
It's touch. It's the way you don't have to touch. You just wave over it and then it opens.
No, I didn't get that one. You just step on it.
Mine is that one. Mine is the touchless stuff.
See, his trash can bougie too.
Yeah,
Yes.
I haven't gotten to where. Well, I hadn't gotten to where you are with shit, but I have gotten to another place. Now, if it's anything like food leftover wise, or if it's not recyclable, I actually take it down to the main big trash
bin.
Outside.
Yeah, it's in my garage, but I put it in the garage to go out. I try not to have any food trash in the house more like more than a day. Like when it's done,
yeah,
I
because
put it in the big trash.
it'll start stinking and all types
Yeah.
of stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
either that, plus right now I'm eating a lot of raw stuff, a lot of fruits, and so for me to have fruits, I don't want the fruit flies, and so I just be
For
like,
sure.
all right, well,
Yep.
let me.
You
so
gotta
let-
take that outside.
Yeah.
So let me take that on out since that's what I'm doing. So that kind of forced me into this position to do it because I wasn't doing that before. If it was trash, it was just trash, and then I just kept taking the trash out when need. But now I'm like, if it's food stuff, I'm putting it out in the big trash, and I only want paper in my kitchen trash, paper product type stuff in the kitchen trash. So now my kitchen trash is always a recyclable trash because anything else is pretty much recyclable that I'm gonna have. So I actually put that in the recyclable, and I use a little Walmart bags for when I'm eating fruits and cutting stuff up and blending and making acai bowls, and I take that and put that in the other big dumpster to go. I mean, the trash can to go for pickup. So it's like that's where my quote unquote broke down bougie hood bouginess would be.
So you don't use your garbage disposal either.
I use my garbage disposal for seeds and other things while if I'm cutting something and I'm putting it out in the sink, and if there's anything kind of that spills or falls over, I use my garbage disposal for that. But I don't use it for too much. Not for too much.
Well, I tell you one thing, you better use it, because if you do not, and you have a dishwasher, it will stop. Yeah, it's gonna rust and it's gonna clog up your sink, and you can't use the dishwasher.
I don't use now that I don't use.
I never use my dishwasher either. My uncle gets mad at me about it all the time because I use my dishwasher as a drying rack.
I don't even use it for that. I don't use it at all.
Yeah, I just use it as a drying rack. Like if I'm washing, because I don't want to have like dishes, like you know how people put it to wash dishes and they put it next to the sink or whatever it may be. I don't do that. I just open the dishwasher and put them in the dishwasher and let it dry. And then when next time I wash dishes, I take the dishes out in the dishwasher and put them in the cabinets, and now I just wash dishes and dry them on the rack again.
I actually wash
them on the rack again.
I wash them, I dry them, and put them away.
You got that kind of time.
A person that lives by themselves. I ain't got much dishes in there. It's just me.
Oh, true that. Yeah, true that.
Well, I live by myself, and let me tell you, I'm putting them dishes in the dishwasher, and I'm starting it before I leave. By the time I get home,
I've never used my dishwasher. I've never.
By the time I get home, that 2 hour and 45-minute wash will be done.
I had one homeboy
and dry
who would go nameless, but he needed to do that with his stuff because he was living by himself, but he would use every dish he had before he would have to wash.
No.
He would use every dish.
Nope.
I still do.
Why is that a thing?
It's funny.
Why not?
We were young.
Why not?
I got a dishwasher.
It would give me a certain level of anxiety for him. I'd be like, yo, I'll do it. I'll just wash it. It just would bother me because I'm one of those people where if it's just you can wash it and then use it tomorrow or something. And it's like, nah, he would just...
Nah, I want to use another one. I don't want to use the same one.
He used the
other one.
All his dishes.
I want to go through all 8 plates.
What? Why? Why do that? Like, why not just wash the one that you finished with, and then you can reuse that?
Because it's fair to all the plates. All the plates get
It's fair. It's unfair.
Every plate gets used. I don't just be using one plate over and over. It's a rotation of plates.
That is hilarious. Plates have fillings. You don't want them to be left out.
Discriminate.
No plates left against my plates. Thank you. No plate left behind.
She said I'm gonna use every last one of them.
Every last one of them. Then I'm gonna run that dishwasher when I go to sleep, or if I leave in the morning, and I got all 8 plates again.
I don't know if it's trauma, but growing up, when my parents gave us like dishwashing duties, we didn't have a dishwasher, so I've always had to wash dishes with my hands. So I just never used a dishwasher. Even when I would have one, I just would never use it But at the same
But that's
time,
not even trauma though, because if you were traumatized by that, you would actually be using the dishwasher.
man, look. See, the only thing. Well, I mean, no. Well, I guess it's not trauma because the only thing I do is I put these on, and while I put my speakers on and just blast music like it's a Saturday morning cleanup, and then I'll just go ahead and do it.
When you're doing dishes.
Yeah, it's just this. Because I mean, the thing about it is that I can't use every dish because I don't want to use every dish. 9 times out of 10, I'll use paper plates because that's technically what my trash can is full of. It's paper plates. So, so my dishes are still in the cabinet. You know what I mean? Nice plates and cups and bowls. Even sometimes it might be a wine glass somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But every now and then, nah. I try to keep it as simple as possible because I don't want to do a lot of dishes, but I will do the dishes. Nope.
I wash dishes a lot at work because our dishwasher broke. So I'm constantly washing glasses and other things at my job.
That would be
so the last thing I want to do when I come home is wash more dishes.
No.
That's where I would use the dishwasher would be if I was at work somewhere. I would be like, all right, dishwasher on deck. Mm-hmm. Or if I had a huge gathering, a party, I always say I could use the dishwasher for big events.
Right.
But
makes sense.
Otherwise, yeah, I'm a manual hand washer. But like I said, I'm a dry too. So
yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's okay.
We do that at home next.
One thing,
other things to do.
She said I got something else to do. Yeah, that's what I said.
I'd rather do nothing than do that. But I don't like washing dishes, so
a lot of people don't.
Yeah, I mean,
and growing up, we didn't have a dishwasher, but now that I have one, it will be used.
I never really heard anybody say they love washing dishes.
No, they don't. It's just a necessary evil.
Yeah, right.
But you know what's funny though is like people come to my house and they wash my dishes. Like they just like doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe they hate because I don't do it.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's
people come over my house and be like, I'm just gonna wash your dishes.
I wash the dishes because it's piling up and it's just
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna stick them in the dishwasher.
I know.
It's piling up for me.
We be feeling the way.
It's bothering you.
Yeah, we see it. We be like, ooh, that's kind of.
Like my little sister, you cannot pay her to wash dishes at our parents' house. But she'll come right over here and see my dishes in the sink and be like, oh, I'm going to wash your dishes. Like, whatever.
How they get
like growing up in the house, like she would not do it. But here, she'll do it.
That's funny.
Indeed.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, I just had to make sure
that segment is pretty good. We say away from proper trash bags and trash placements to dishes, washing dishes manually to dishwashers.
Right.
And using
I was glad we transitioned from trash bags because y'all was killing me with all them bags y'all holding on to.
You sound like your feelings was straight hurt. What? Why?
So I'm like, why do you need all these? Just like hundreds of bags.
Hey.
The question is if anybody ever sees this besides us, like the other cultures, there's other communities in here in America. Do y'all stash your grocery bags for trash bags, or is it a black community type of conversation?
It's like, how do you utilize those bags that you get from the store?
Yeah, do you utilize them or do you not? You just be like, yeah, we with Shan, that's trash. Once we get it home, it's trash. Not a bag for trash, it's trash.
I think.
Well, yeah, because you can't recycle them anymore.
You can't recycle them? The plastic bag?
No, you can't recycle those plastic bags anymore. Not in Maryland, you can't.
You can bring them to the grocery store, and they still have the little stash.
They take them back.
And I see a lot of those people bringing them back over to the store.
What?
Wow.
The bags that they use, they take them back to the store.
The plastic ones, you can take them back to the grocery store. But now in Maryland, we don't even have plastic bags anymore. It's all paper.
Right. Yeah, the how they used to have it before plastic. Yeah, it used to be those big brown bags.
So
that's what we got now.
So we saying that you can't recycle plastic bags, but you can recycle paper bags?
Of course, paper is paper.
Yeah, but plastic should be plastic.
Not that type of plastic.
There's a type of plastic that's unrecyclable?
That type, they don't take those anymore.
So why do they?
But you look at the things that are plastic, it usually has the recyclable symbol on it. Mm-hmm. But if you can't recycle it, it's crossed out. So like certain plastic containers that you get with food in them. You can rinse them out and recycle them.
So
You
with
can put it with your recycling.
so with that question, how do you dispose of bags that you cannot recycle? What is
You
the
have to put
what
them
is
in the
the
trash.
what's the best way to and just it's just trash at that point? So that's
So
not even
It's trash.
that's not environmentally healthy.
that's why they got rid of those plastic bags. But you would think they would just use recyclable plastic for
Exactly.
those bags
Exactly.
versus just saying no plastic at all.
Right. That's what I was
Something's
getting
Once
going
upon
on.
a time, they were recyclable, but then they
Right.
changed it.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
said, "Nah."
They're getting recycled till they can't get recycled.
But what changed? Something's up. I need to talk to who's the president who should have won president after Bill Clinton? What was his name?
Al Gore.
I need to ask
Yeah.
Al Gore.
Yep.
I need to ask Al.
He actually
This is
won,
a
but
question
remember they stole it from
recounted.
him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly. I need to ask Al Gore this question.
He probably got all the answers.
Al Gore done fell off the face of the planet after
I
that.
know they try to put him
makes
under.
no sense.
They try to put him somewhere and hide him because he knows the truth.
But guess what, Al Gore? I'm recycling my paper bags and my cardboard.
You be proud of us. We recycle.
we listen to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He
And I
saw
only
us.
use one trash bag a week. One.
He was already telling us about this ozone layer and telling us what was going to happen way back then. So yeah, Al had
one
fun.
trash bag a week.
Just one.
They didn't want Al educating us on what was coming forward with this world. So he was on to something. Yeah.
Wait, but during the pandemic, when everybody was in the house, the ozone layer started growing back.
It sure
It
did.
started closing.
It was healing. The earth was healing.
Yeah, we was chilling. We wasn't out here ruining life.
Yeah, nobody cars was running. That's why.
The earth was doing so much better so fast.
Yeah, all you gotta do is sit your butt down somewhere.
And for 3 months.
Yeah. let the earth heal itself and sit down. You over here. That's all you gotta do. Is just sit down somewhere.
And no one's talking about that. That's real.
Yeah, the earth will heal itself. I promise you it will. You just can't be out here putting it up.
You want to make America great again? Sit
down somewhere.
Act like you got some sense.
Act like you got some sense.
Right. Exactly. Give everybody unemployment for 3 months out of the year. For the rest of their life. 3 months out of the year, you sitting down somewhere ain't got to do nothing.
Yeah, every year.
Every year.
Why not?
And let the ozone heal itself. And then we get back out there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I promise you. You make enough money where you can give everybody $800, $700 a week.
Up here.
Yes, sir. You finally came off the toilet.
That's why we're in deficit now.
We was waiting for you to get off the toilet.
You finally off the toilet.
My brother called and I talked to. Excuse me. I talked to him.
Oh, yeah.
It was his birthday yesterday.
We just been
Happy
having
birthday, brother.
For sure.
Yeah.
We just been over here having viral conversations. That's all.
Yeah. We had to start recording.
Welcome to the after show.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? NFC EAST After Dark is what it is.
I was alarmed at how many plastic bags from grocery stores y'all keep.
Yeah, she didn't know you had all the trash bags under the counter like that because she don't have none. She said you got too much trash.
We trash.
We trashy.
Why y'all so trash?
Why y'all so trashy? You got too much trash.
Wegmans.
You have a drawer too as well. Exactly.
Yeah.
Get them all
see? I'm end up taking Sham's black card. She's the only one that refused to do it.
I don't know. I'm
not doing it.
I gotta see if people agree with it. Some people may chime in if they.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I'm sure. Believe me, I'm sure she's not alone. Yeah. No one's ever.
No way.
They make good lunch bags.
I got at least 6 reusable bags in each of my cars.
Wow. Yeah, I'm sure nobody's alone.
Yeah. She got an official car trash can. Wow. Do you have that, sir?
No. Yeah, those bags.
See, we said that earlier too.
No.
Yep, we walk around
like this empty bottle.
No.
wrap a bag around the gear shift and let it hang on the other side.
Yep.
What if it gets a hole in
Between
it?
the seat, and then I could just pull it out and put it back in the trash.
For sure. See,
I told you. They still rolling around with trash bags in the
Seamus, she's distraught.
You being bougie, Sham.
I'm so appalled at all. I'm so appalled.
So bougie, I can't do it.
I can't even look you in the face anymore. It's like,
Right. Like she's like, I'm looking. Look,
This
no.
bag had enough cream of wheat in it, and I'm not going to reuse it.
She's like, I can't look at any of you in your eyes anymore. I'm looking down at you guys. Look,
easy. The other part.
Sham, look at us. Sham,
No.
look at us. Look at me. Look at me now.
Hey, Peasy, the other part of the conversation for you was, do you use your dishwasher or do you wash by hand?
Now, that's funny. You got a dishwasher. We wash by hand.
Yeah, you wash
But
by
you know-
hand.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So you don't use it.
I don't use it.
Exactly.
It's sitting there. It's in the plastic we don't hardly ever use.
Do you dry your dishes or do you put them in the dishwasher to dry or you set them out? What you do?
I sit them out. I sit them on that rack and they dry.
See,
The
I
rack-
told
the
you.
rack-
I told you. I
the
said
rack-
some people put them next to the
Hold on.
sink. I don't put mine on the sink. I put mine in the dishwasher, and that's my rack.
Okay. Okay. I mean,
I do have one of those racks, though.
it's a good
I don't.
storage place and it hides.
Yeah, exactly.
I put
See?
them on. I put them on the.
And when you need them, you just open it up, pull the drawer out, grab what you need, and put it back in there.
and then when
so
they dry, I put them on the shelf.
No, you need a rack. You can't see there are things that are not dishwasher safe, so you have to hand wash them. Hand
Mhm.
wash only. That's what the counter rack is for. Everything else can just go in the dishwasher. You press start.
Oh God! Yeah.
She has all her
Yeah,
dishes
I
have
mean,
labels on it. Everything is dishwash safe. Everything is hand wash only.
No,
We hand
if
wash.
you have these types of mugs on the
Right.
bottom, they say not dishwasher safe. You have to wash these by hand.
Oh, they say that on them.
Look, you know
They
these
do. On the
men-
bottom.
You know these men folks.
They
See,
do.
look,
On the
look,
bottom.
yeah.
They don't check.
No, nope.
They
They
say
didn't
that
even
on.
know. They never knew.
Absolutely, they do.
They
But the
never
fact
knew.
that
Most things will tell you if you flip it over whether it's dishwasher safe or not.
I'm safe anyway because I don't use it. But normally I wouldn't have known that. But I just wash it by
Yeah.
hand anyway.
And I probably put them in when we first got the dishwasher. I put them in there and washed and. Oh, okay.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, then it starts wearing off and getting all crusty on the outside. You don't even see the team logo no more.
Yeah.
No.
See, she gonna preserve her. She
You
gonna
gotta-
preserve her cups.
That's when you go to 7-Eleven and get you a new one.
Welcome to Shepherd.
Well, you're getting this one from 7-Eleven. It's expensive.
7-Eleven. Who shops at 7-Eleven?
Oh my God!
Didn't you tell? See, when you're listening, she said she was bougie. She does it. She got one.
I go to 7-Eleven.
She got one trash
I was
bag.
just telling
She got.
one trash bag.
She got one trash bag. She got one cup. She uses all her plates and
Probably when they get
before
gas
she
at
before she
7-Eleven.
washes it, because no plate is left behind. Do you understand these things?
my trash can is
Oh,
60
yeah.
liters.
We didn't even get to that part.
Oh yeah.
It's very large,
Yes.
Yeah.
so it can hold a lot.
Okay.
Pete,
Which is why I only need one bag per week.
Okay. I got you.
Wow.
So you got a picnic trash can in your house. I get it.
It's only paper.
Mhm.
No paper. Yeah, paper.
No, paper goes in the recycling bin.
Right.
Mm.
now, Peasy, the other thing is, do you all use all the dishes before you start washing them, or do you wash them
He
before?
can't because he hand washes.
Yeah. Only people
He
with
could.
dishwasher
Yeah.
do the.
At times I
Wait,
use
he-
all the dishes, and sometimes I'll
He
take
gonna have a
this.
sink full of dishes.
He just said,
depending on how you do it.
he said he used all the dishes at times before
And
he washed.
sometimes I'll take a dish and wash it just to eat or cook something.
But
Oh,
do you go through all of your
He
plates?
leaves the rest of them in
But you
there.
leave the rest of them in there. Why when
Leave
you
it.
wash that one dish, do you cook or something or do something?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. I'm just saying, watch
I'm about to say,
every
yep.
dish sometimes. Sometimes you get washing dishes and man, shit, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to sleep. I'll get these bad boys my
Hey,
next day off.
hey, this conversation is funny.
Tell you,
Yeah.
it's life.
He realized he don't have any dishes left when he look at the cabinet and be like, dang it, I gotta wash at least a
I gotta wash the dishes. Gotta turn around.
Gotta
20.
wash the dish in the fork.
Yes,
And a fork.
one dish. One
I
dish.
got a
put
box
it
for
back on the
plastic
pile.
forks.
They'll put it back on the pile.
Oh, he said
See?
I ain't even washing the fork. I
Paper
got plastic
plates.
fork.
See, there you go. Plastic forks, paper plates.
Man.
You know,
That's how it
also,
works.
you know, I bounced at nightclubs, and the last nightclub I bounced at before it shut down, he shut it down, and we went in there and took like disposable trays, plastic forks, trash bags. So I got a lot of that disposable stuff sitting in the house.
True. See,
When he said they took it, that just meant it was okay to take it. It was free. He didn't steal
Yeah.
it. I just want to
Yeah.
clarify.
Yeah.
Do they have styrofoam cups?
It was
Yeah,
shut down.
yeah, I got a whole sleeve of
Yeah,
styrofoam
shut down.
cups.
That's how this conversation started, by the way.
Yeah, I got a stack of styrofoam cups. I had
Ain't
two
no-
stacks.
it was
styrofoam cups.
it was Christina taking a sip.
Yeah, no styrofoam in Maryland.
Yeah,
Maryland.
and it went on from there.
Well, yeah,
No
they don't
plastic
say
bags in Maryland.
See how quick a conversation can start.
This cup started it
Go
all.
a whole rabbit hole.
A whole rabbit hole. She took a sip. We went right in.
You're not supposed to use that.
Nah.
Styrofoam has been banned in Maryland for like
Yeah,
I think
styrofoam.
2 years now,
They-
maybe 3.
Wow.
Unless you get a remote control car, then it comes in styrofoam.
Wow.
You know how
Yeah,
they
but we
pack-
can't use it for.
I mean, what's the reasoning for that? Of course,
it's not
environment.
recyclable.
It's not environmentally friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't recycle it.
Wow. So they don't sell them in any of the grocery stores or.
Nope.
Banned, brother. It doesn't cross state
Remember how
lines.
you went to? Remember how you went to the takeout spot and they put your food in styrofoam?
Yeah.
No.
Plastic.
Wow.
Question.
Or it's paper,
Wow.
Mhm.
like that kind of thick
Mhm.
cardboardish.
Right.
So I may have the material wrong. What is egg cartons made out of? What is eggs in?
That's what they use.
Mhm.
That egg carton type
That
container
container paper. Yep.
for takeout food.
Mhm.
Is that recyclable?
I got a couple of them in my. I got a couple of them.
It's egg cartons are
Cabinet.
recyclable. The paper one, not the styrofoam egg carton.
So there are some styrofoam egg cartons.
Mm-hmm.
Not around
No,
here anymore.
Oh, he said up there. I have one.
A
I bought
styrofoam
one.
egg carton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Actually,
I
check.
still see a
I-
lot of styrofoam.
All of my eggs come in paper.
I have
see a
like I think the last one we bought was a styrofoam. The one that's in there now is the paper carton, like that thick one. That thick carton.
thick,
I
that
think
thick
Walmart
brown.
still put this
Yeah.
in.
So I'd be
Yeah.
a felon. I'd be a felon in Maryland, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
You
Look
ain't
at
no
this, Shan.
felon.
Oh my god.
Look at that shit.
I'd be a felon
It's
in
called.
Maryland, huh?
Man, you be in life, bro.
Businesses can't use them
You
anymore.
going to jail for life.
yeah. That's
All
that's
that
what he's saying.
It's a year per tree, bro. It's a year
Wow.
per tree
Wow. I'd be like Lil
And
Wayne.
and a half a year per cup. So yeah, you go. Mm-hmm. Put some money on your books.
If
Wow.
you got that much styrofoam, I hate for you to show her your bundle of plastic bags you got under there from the
Man,
grocery
what?
I can go get
That
that
joint,
too.
that joint pop out like a Jack in the
from
Box.
Wegmans.
I can
Open
get
the
that
drink.
too.
Yeah, you can't even buy it. You have to get it shipped.
What's that?
Wow.
Can't buy it in stores. You
What's
gotta
that?
get it shipped.
The egg?
Styrofoam.
Hey,
Styrofoam.
That's crazy.
They're gonna ship the styrofoam cups and styrofoam.
shouldn't it be like one of those things where it's like when they give you your shipping address and it says Maryland, that it's like cannot deliver.
I know,
I
right?
think it should be.
Like nope, you cannot do it here.
We deliver to all these places, but these.
Right,
Maryland.
exactly. Maryland,
Yeah,
California.
so the eggs still come in styrofoam at Walmart.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I still
But not
see
anywhere
the
else in
blue
shop.
and pink. Okay. Interesting.
But businesses can't sell it.
See?
or can't package anything in styrofoam anymore.
Wait.
My man got bags in a cup. How you do that? Hey, do you know? Hey, Sam, for real, do you know that people actually use those bags? They'll take a Kleenex box and replace.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Oh,
I
shit.
got two right here.
Here you go, Sam.
Hold on, do I have trash? Y'all trash. Look, she
Put your
walking off.
trash in here.
She done walked off.
She done Mike Tomlin everybody.
And when you
She done walked off from all of you guys.
when you get that Rubbermaid plate
Mike Tomlin
that's got the lid to it, you put it inside here and you tie it and then you carry it.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is horrible. She is distraught. You understand
This
me?
is what you should have.
This the show right
You should
here.
have paper bags
Oh my God.
with nice handles.
I got some handles.
And then you know what you can do with these paper bags? You can put all your
See, that's a
recycling in
handle.
here.
That's a handle.
You can put the recycling in here and then sit it outside for the recycle people to come pick it up. It's a multi-purpose bag.
How about I do like this?
Hey, listen. I want y'all's kids to have a happy earth. I care more about y'all children than y'all do.
That's hilarious. That's too funny. We thought you was disgusted because as soon as you saw those plastic bags, you got them rolled out.
I was disgusted. Two things can be true.
She got them rolled off real fast. He came with a plastic cup with plastic bags in the plastic cup.
Yeah.
Horrible.
That's me listening to Beyonce. That was the one.
That's red state behavior.
My dad probably recycles, but I don't. I just throw it in the trash can.
No, don't say that out loud. You know, you want to say that you would if you could, but you know, don't say that out loud.
No, you can't.
It's too late.
You don't want to.
It's
They
out
heard
there.
them.
They heard
It's so easy to do.
Dang.
They heard them.
Yes, it is. The blue cup, and go.
They're normally next to each other, so you just like.
I was kind of wondering that when I kept seeing him put plastic bottles in the plastic bags. I'm like, do he recycle? But he answered the question, so I guess.
He's like, nah, he just everything goes together.
The recycle bin is right next
You
to
know
it.
why I did recycling? This was a what is it called? Fruit, clear fruit container. I've drunk the clear fruit out of it. I've put water in it, sprayed it, shook it around, dumped it out, and now I drunk some other juices out of this.
Don't say that out loud either.
That's his recycling.
Don't say that again. You don't drink juices.
It
what I'm saying,
did
sir?
sound very weird.
It just sound weird. You say,
Who drank multiple juice?
My man said I put something else in it and I drunk the juices.
Well, I've drunk probably
Multiple juice.
out of it,
What?
and I've drunk cranberry juice out of it.
Hold on a second. You did what, sir? Why did you do that?
Drank,
I've drunk
Wait,
juice
why
out of
did
it.
you?
drank
I've
all
drunk
the
apple
juices.
juice out of it. I've drunk cranberry juice out of it.
Okay.
That's
Thanks
better.
for specification.
That's
Appreciate
better.
it.
Much better.
Man, my man said I drunk the juices out that joke.
No white
All right.
juices. No
Mm-mm.
white juices.
No white juice. I don't know what white juice is wrong.
Easy. Good Lord.
I don't know where y'all are going with this, but
My man had amped up the conversation.
yes,
He's going somewhere Dr. Umar would not love.
You know what I mean?
it's time to hit the gavel.
Matter of fact, I mean, hear that little noise, that boom.
Yeah,
Man.
Yeah.
Easy.
These were good conversations here. This is good.
In
Oh, yeah.
summary, Sham loves the planet. The rest of you don't.
I will be making some reels of this and just be like,
No, this is good. This is
I will be
good.
making some reels, believe that. Because I got 32 minutes and 35 seconds up right now for it.
This
So, yeah.
this gives me ideas for like other off-topic conversations in the future. Because while we was in the pandemic, a lot of people was exposing their bathing behaviors or lack
Oh
thereof.
my God.
oh man,
Do you understand that is one topic that
I
is
know.
really big?
that
I
shit
know.
is crazy.
They let it loose
It
and
is.
they have not held back.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Clubs and those people that like
Yeah, it's
that only
wide
bathe
Man.
like once a
That's
month.
serious
and
business right there.
Man, it's wide up.
I heard this lady talking about she doesn't bathe her lower half and all this kind of stuff.
Don't wash your legs. Yeah, just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
none of that.
So you heard that
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Cause even the Kelsey's brother was like, "Why would I wash my feet?" They're my
Right.
feet. I walk on them. Why would I wash my feet?
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like,
Boy,
Some people say
this
I
is
only
top-
wash my hair because the soap just drips down from my head down to my body, so that's about it. I said what?
yeah, it's
That's
deep.
okay.
It's deep.
It's a thing.
It's deep. It's
It's
deep.
a thing.
Uh,
I call it COVID behaviors.
It's bad. That's why we had it. That's why we had to have
It's
whole-
COVID behaviors.
a whole
That's-
commercial about how to properly wash your hands.
Nah, you know,
And I
when
was
you go on
like-
cruises, the crew sing a song about washing hands, and they'll sing it for 20 seconds, like wash your hands. So let me see if I can find it.
They say all you gotta do is sing happy birthday twice.
yeah. Now I'm telling you, it's instructions in the bathroom
Mm-hmm.
that tell it's supposedly be for the kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Yeah. Quote unquote.
I saw that in one of the airport lounges. I was in an Amex lounge. I can't remember which airport it was.
Shout out to Air Max.
And they had like directions on how to wash your
I
hands.
want this thing to work. What is it? How does this work? Say what?
It was in Dubai.
Mm.
They had a sign that give you instructions how to wash it.
How to wash your
I
hands?
was like, yep.
Okay. What? I don't think I want to be on this cruise.
They sing little stupid songs to remind people to wash their hands.
Yeah.
But you know what?
That's
It's
terrible.
because just like Sham saying in the airport, all them type of public places, you know how many, for the men's side for sure, you know how many times I go in the restaurant and these mugs do not wash their hands when they're done?
Yeah,
You'd
yeah.
be surprised.
Mind you,
Right on out.
You see it all the time.
mind you, most of us as men don't have these man bags or purses with wipes to be like, okay, at least they might got wipes or some clean disinfectant.
They ain't
No,
might got nothing.
They ain't got nothing.
They nasty.
They
Okay.
don't have anything. They just up and
I don't
out.
care if they did have a man bag. They ain't got nothing.
I'm
All
sorry,
right,
I'm
now,
not
now
kidding.
here's the question. Here's the next question I'm gonna ask. What are the proper procedures, or what are your procedures when you go to a public bathroom and use the bathroom?
I know.
Wash your hands first. Then you go into the stall.
Yeah.
Take the seat covers. I put 2 down
Okay.
because my squat life ain't that great no more.
Dude,
You're
yo,
so serious.
I am. I am. I put two down.
that's real.
I'm trying to find
And
something.
then listen, sometimes you gotta double back. You have to double back to make sure everything you put in went down. I don't care if you did 1 or 2. You need to turn around. If it didn't flush, you need to double back and make sure it flushed. Leave, wash your hands again.
Yep.
Out.
Okay,
Hold
and out. And okay,
Hold
so
up.
you grab the handle and
wanna
go
add
out.
something.
I'm not touching the handle after I wash my
Bingo!
hands.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
Bingo.
You take the towel,
Now you do it.
grab the handle,
If it's flushed,
you
and-
jack the door open with the back of your ankle,
Mm-hmm.
and then you throw it in the
For
trash.
sure.
I-
I never
I wash my
touch the
hands.
handle. I never
I dry
touch
my hands with a towel. I don't do the blow drying thing. Then I grab some
Nope.
extra paper and I grab the handle,
handle
and
and I open the door.
and
Exactly.
then I drop the paper down on the floor, or if there's a trash can by.
Not the floor.
It ain't
floor.
me, pick up.
Sometimes you gotta ball up that paper and take it with you.
How did you
No,
just
I ain't
mess
taking
that
that with
whole
me.
example?
Man,
up?
you was on point for a whole second and then just dropped off.
Why
He
am
was
I
so
taking those
right.
germs with
He
me?
said, did I throw it on the floor?
That's right. They don't have a trash can, but I'm gonna throw it on the floor.
Man,
That
I'm
ain't
sorry.
That's the public
You-
bathroom.
Oh my
I'm getting rid of those
gosh.
germs. I ain't taking them and putting them in my pocket with me.
oh no, that man said he just.
No, but usually there's a trash can outside.
Not on
That's what I was
You know
about
what
to
I'm
say.
saying?
That's what I was about to say. My man
Not on
said
the floor.
they're not leaving the bathroom at all.
Hold up, but he has a whole trash bag in the car, but he won't take it to
That's right.
My man said I
I'm putting
keep
it on
these bathroom germs in the
Put
bathroom.
these bathroom germs on this floor.
That's right.
Inside the bathroom.
You had those poor people picking up your germs.
Oh, boy.
That's what the sense.
So what do you do when they don't have towels?
I
Or
use
only have a
look.
hand
I do
dryer?
like this.
I get mad first,
I
and
get
then I
mad.
go in there and I
I put my hand in the
toilet
sleeve.
paper.
Yeah, you do this
I
thing.
put my hand in
I
the
don't
sleeve
do that because I ain't putting them
and
germs
then I
on
open
me.
the door like
I
that.
go in there and get some toilet paper, and I put I roll it down because the spray from the toilet gets on the first toilet paper. Y'all do know that. So roll it down, and then
Oh yeah, I don't use that because sometimes it be dragged on the floor, like it be pulled
right.
too hard. The toilet paper, you gotta rip that off.
Yeah,
I
you gotta
roll it down, roll it down, and
off
then
first.
get me
Yeah,
enough paper
I gotta get.
and do what I need to
Public.
I'm
do.
with you
Wash
on
my
that. I
hands,
roll
dry
it
my
a few
hands,
times.
This is
wrap
what
the
we
handle.
call
And
public
if there's no
bathroom
toilet paper,
101.
it gets tossed. Some bathrooms have that footstool thing, the foot door thing that you can do that. Or some
Yeah, where you
bathrooms,
just put your foot on it and
yes,
pull
but
the door.
the proper
Yeah, I saw that
bathrooms
yesterday. I don't like
are
that.
pushed
I
to
ain't
go
either.
out. Those are the proper bathrooms, or it's those ones that have the door is open for so long that you can't see inside the stall. So you go in at an angle and you don't have to touch anything. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I ain't seen that one.
Yeah, the one that's kind of ajar already.
Yes, the one that it's an opening, but they overlap, and so when you walk in and it's like almost like a maze.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about at the airport.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those and the ones that you don't have to grab.
They
a
don't
handle,
have doors.
You just push
Yeah.
out. Those are the proper bathrooms. But all that touching the handle, you wash your hand and then touch handle where somebody else then came in and touched. That's unsanitary.
No, for sure. Especially
Now-
when people.
Now, Peasy, you inadvertently said something.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a me thing.
Mm-hmm.
For ladies, I understand, but for fellas, there are emergencies, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I still don't necessarily understand why so many fellas got to sit on toilet in these public
I'm not sitting on the
bathrooms.
toilet.
No.
I'm sitting on.
My stomach will explode before I sit in the public toilet.
No. I'm saying, I'm talking about going in there to sit for anything, squat for anything. Like if you sit, if you got an emergency, cool. But there's too many people. I don't even care if it's a work job. There's too many people that in corporate America that plan to go to the bathroom and sit down. I don't care if they're layered or whatever. Like, why are men wait till they get to these public bathrooms to do number twos?
Right. And
So,
Coffee makes you poop.
I live about 30 minutes, 25 minutes to 30 minutes from my job. There's been times that I've held bowel movement all shift and waited till I got back here.
That's what I believe in.
Yeah. And
I mean, I know it ain't easy for everybody.
unless I'm really having some kind of stomach issue.
Right.
Yeah,
And then it's other city.
yeah. If it's a number three,
I would
you
say
gonna have
this.
I'm gonna tell y'all something else.
Forced.
It's roll down toilet paper, put toilet paper in the bowl so the water doesn't splash up and hit you in the ass either.
Yeah.
I got a whole
But that's also what the seat cover does too. If you put the seat covers down, it doesn't splash up. Stan, you don't drink coffee, right?
Nope.
Coffee makes you poop.
It does.
Think about all the people in corporate America that have had 2-3 cups of coffee
Before they even start.
on their way to work,
Mm-hmm.
while they're at work.
Mm-hmm.
It would be impossible to leave your job
Without
or even hold it sometimes without having to go with the amount of coffee that Americans drink.
I'm not a coffee drinker, so
I drink mushroom coffee.
They say
So
that's
it's not as as potent as the bean.
tense on your bowels.
You
Yeah.
got that Erica Badu
Yeah.
coffee? I mean, oh no, she got the tea. Never mind.
Yeah, she got tea. No, I have
Yeah, she's a big tea drinker.
I believe in tea, but I don't believe.
I have tea. I have a whole ton of tea too.
Yeah,
But
the
as far as
Why
the
does
coffee,
it have to be one or the other? Like, I like both.
I like both too.
No, it don't have to be one or the
Too
other.
much
It's
juice
just
and
that.
water.
Does anybody
it's just
drink an
the
energy
coffee.
drink?
I like that too.
Me too. All of it. Any beverage I'm on. I'm in there.
I'm on beverages.
Yeah, I'm in this.
Except for white juice. No white juice.
Yeah, none of that. Sorry, PZ, not on your. I'm not taking a drink with you, buddy.
No white juice.
Where are you attributing white juice with me? What's going on
Hey,
here?
bro, you the one that said it.
I just said
That's
white
why.
juice.
This.
I
You
said white
drank
juice.
white juices. Actually, no, you said you drunk white juices.
I didn't say I drunk any white juices. Juices from the
He
juices
didn't
out of this.
say a color. Yeah, he never said a color. I just made sure. I was like, as long as it's not white.
Yeah, but
See how rumors get started?
yeah, but the way you said it though, it was just like, yeah, I fill this
I
bottle
drink
up with
all
this one,
the
this,
juice.
and I drink all the juices out of it.
All the juices
Like,
out of this.
I don't know what. Hold on a second, bro. You said that was kind of strong.
Y'all,
He was.
Who was the NFC East After Dark?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's right.
For sure. I'm sorry. Cause look. Matter of fact, now that I say this, we all said they pick on me for saying this. That I said that at the beginning that we've been talking trash for 25 years. Now you can see why we have the camaraderie that we have. It's because it's been that long.
it's been that long. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just like it is what it is. Now you get to see why we've been doing it for so long.
Nah, that's funny. This whole etiquette training. I hope somebody gets something from this. We're gonna have to use this. This
For sure.
You don't have to use it all in one week.
Like lessons.
Yeah.
Man, what?
Yeah.
Exactly. 'Cause we've had this conversation with multiple people.
I'm telling you, because conversations like this can keep going. Because then you go into the segue now where we are in the world. We was just talking about bathing and stuff. Where people bar soap or body
soap.
wash.
Yep.
Like
Loofah,
people,
washcloth,
all
hands.
like,
No, I
No
know.
hands.
I know some people. I just know some people that just do hands. Be like,
Yeah.
what? You just wash with your hands?
How you do that?
Okay, let me ask y'all this, because I've been in I've seen
Big
people do
all in your
this.
butt.
That's what they do in Europe.
Yeah.
You ever travel to Europe?
That's how the
They don't have no washcloth.
Right.
That's how the commercials used to be in the 80s back
You gotta
then.
bring your own.
But
They
You
just
know about it? Do
They
y'all
put
do
the
this?
subs, and they just
All
use
that.
the
That's
subs.
me too.
You never
All
see
of that,
the soap.
yep.
You just
You
see the
never-
subs.
They wash with the bar soap.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep.
This irks me too. Using the same washcloth. I can't stand that.
Got two.
I've seen people wash with the washcloth,
Do they flip
wring
it
it
over
out,
at least?
spread out, wring it out, hang it up, and then the
Oh.
next day, same washcloth.
Ah.
It's a new washcloth every time.
Yeah.
I'm not reiterating germs on me.
Is it a new washcloth for
You don't
everybody
wash
on
your
this call?
washcloth out after at the end of it.
I put it in the wash machine.
He's saying he
No, I
switch
mean
it
like
out.
after
He switch it out every
you
day.
switch
Yeah,
it
yeah.
out, but
I
like
rinse-
you
I
know,
rinse it out and then
when
hang
you're
it up.
done bathing yourself, you can just take the soap and scrub the washcloth and
That's-
wring it
that's
out.
what's
Like
funny
you don't
to
just
me.
leave your germs in it.
Because it's soap. You still
Oh,
clean
yeah,
it.
like-
It's soap
Next place it's going is in the wash machine.
to more soap. You see, like
Detergent is supposed to be stronger than actual bar soap.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
Well,
detergent
let's make
that's
that
stronger
happen.
than-
You want to test the pH levels on?
That's an
Detergent.
interesting statement.
Mhm.
You don't know.
And then it does those extra washes and it has a whole rinse cycle, and you wash most wash machines, and then you put it in the dryer. Yeah,
Well, it's
I'm
still
not
soap.
taking the soap, wash myself,
I don't know.
germs on the washcloth, hang it up, and then get that same washcloth and then wash myself
But
again on
the
the side.
germs
I
are
just
gone.
no, they're still in there.
So
They are if you wash it. You don't just
No.
use it. You don't just wring it out and put it up
Yeah,
there.
you-
You
you-
take
you're not-
more soap.
you're not
and
wiping
you-
dry.
that's what the soap is for.
No.
So I'm not putting any.
No, I actually physically take the soap and clean the rag.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
and I don't
That's
just
the wash
I don't
machine
just
job.
rely on the soap that I got from my body.
Mhm.
I'll rinse it,
Sham, that's
take
the
it,
wash
scrub
machine
it
job.
together.
And
It's
then
basically hand washing
Right.
it.
No, that's the
And
wash
they re-rinse
machine
it out.
job. And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't always have a washing
you go
machine
to
back in the day.
the bin or the closet or whatever. You keep your rags and you get a new rag
See-
every time you
see,
wash.
Peter, you gonna make me do the research on that now.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
told
look
you
that
this
up.
is good. This is good stuff.
I'm
It's good-
gonna go
it's
ahead.
funny
I'm
stuff.
gonna go look and see the different cleaning levels or pH levels from detergent and regular soap.
How is
Just-
I'm a
just a-
sponger.
Huh?
I'm trying to figure out how is Peasy
I love a sponge.
how is Peasy trying to be so stickler about germs, but then leave a pile of dishes in the sink?
No, not even that. Not even that. He will throw the rag in the bathroom. Just
I'll hang it up and let it air dry. So that
Nah, you threw it on the floor.
I hang it up.
Look.
You talking about the
No,
trash?
no,
It's
he's
not
going
trash,
there. You throwing it joint on the floor.
Yeah, we talking about the hand towel.
that ain't my
The
bathroom.
hand towel.
That ain't my bathroom. That's a public bathroom. That ain't my bathroom. That's not my bathroom. Walmart bathroom.
So how big your laundry loads be? Like your loads be large.
Probably.
All
Yeah.
of the clothes be large, I guess.
Yeah.
He wash clothes twice a day.
You gotta wash.
He got all the wash rags
You gotta wash.
and the towel. Well, what about the towel? You gotta get a new towel too.
Yes. I'm not drying off with the same towel either.
Man, how many?
You know what?
You have a whole closet just full of
Your
rags
chore.
and towels.
Your chore days.
He do.
You change your bed sheets every day too.
Mm-hmm. No, not every day. No.
Oh, I was about to say, damn.
Well, that's the same
You
thing.
got a Bath and Body Works in your garage.
No, I don't have to change that.
Bed, Bath, and Beyond.
And no, all of that.
No, I don't.
Listen, so you ever
Yeah, you going
when you
hard,
go in
bro.
the hotel,
He
you
take
know how they always have those white towels,
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
and I know why they do. But did it ever hurt your feelings to see how much dirt be on your white towel when you dry off?
Hey, so look, this what I think. This is what I
Used to.
think, Sam.
Cause you think you so like you literally just scrub your entire body. You
A
think
lot
you
of
clean as hell.
that
son.
skin rub off though.
That ain't what I think happened. This is what I actually believe, y'all. Because it only happens at hotel. I think you was talking about detergent. I think it's what they washing the towels in. It's like, it looks to us like it's clean because you don't physically see the dirt. But I think once you use it, some of that is already under there. It's not, the towels aren't as clean as we think because you can use the white towel at home. And
Or we not as clean as we think.
Nah,
but
that-
when you,
that
so
is
watch,
true.
I ask you this
A
question.
lot of that's
You-
just probably in my
when-
head, but
when you use a white towel at home, does it do the same as the hotel white towel? Close?
I don't have white towels at home just for that reason. I don't want to
You
be
don't want to
my
know the
feelings
truth?
hurt.
You don't want to know the truth? So look,
I said I want my feelings hurt.
hey, well, here's what we do.
Let me ask Peasy because with all the towel changes he has to have all the
He got all the colors.
He got all the colors.
All the
I
players.
got a whole
White.
bunch of different color
Yeah.
wash stuff. But
So,
here's
so
what we do. Each one of us go get a black light and run it across all that stuff, and then that'll tell you the truth.
You talking when you first get in the hotel room?
Oh, and then you know it's
No, he talking about at the house?
Yeah, but I'm saying if you go,
Oh, well, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Listen,
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
it don't
I already know what's going down in the
If you go
hotel
in the
room.
hotel room and do
It's like a mass murder. It's like a murder scene.
Crime scene.
you gonna feel the
Blood on the
same way.
wall, blood on the floor.
Yeah, you're gonna feel the same way about the towels and the cloths. So that's what I'm saying. I just don't think they're also as clean. I agree that you're also dirty, but I also feel like they're just not as clean. It's kind of like those new mirrors they got that have I don't know what kind of light.
that
What
aspect.
kind of light is on it yourself? But it's like they pick out all of your features. You be like, bro, I
Oh,
can't get
that
this
the
off.
mirror that
Oh, the LED lights.
Yeah, them LEDs be
But
so
Stan,
like
in that
super
aspect,
LED. You be
to-
like,
to
oh my
go-
god.
Yeah, you can see your pores.
Like,
Man, my skin is bad.
right.
But Stan, to go along with that, what about when you eat at restaurants and they give you a metal fork that's going through their washing machine?
that's going through
Man,
the
look.
dishwasher.
Man, I
That's
got a
going through
horror.
that dishwasher. Uh-oh.
Nah, I'm gonna leave that story alone. Never mind.
I do examine my forks.
Nah,
Mhm.
I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave this story alone.
Leave it for the next
For the next
NFC
in
EAST
dark.
After Dark.
for all our people that make sure that when they go out to dinner, they say, "Can I have what is it? Can I have a
Hot water.
hot water, a glass
Yep.
of hot
Oh
water?"
yeah, glass
That's-
of
that-
water. And they
I've been there. Been there.
My mom
Yeah.
Been there.
shit.
Yep. Can I
That's
get
why
it?
you gotta carry them. You gotta carry some honest wipes.
Hey, just let me have a. Hey, bud, can you take these back and get me a plastic fork and knife and spoon?
Yeah,
Thanks, guy.
I just be including all of that in my grace, in my prayer, like Lord, all of it,
Exactly.
all of it.
Exactly.
Have
Yeah.
you seen? Have you seen the
Yeah.
meme that it's got the mouth that's like teeth are yellow and like gross, and they say it says something to the effect of restaurant forks have been in mouths of people like this. That fork that you're eating off of has been in a mouth like this or something like that.
I'm never eating in
Nah.
a restaurant again just for thinking about it.
Never seen it.
Lies.
But now that you said it and made it real, I gotta think about it.
What did he say? I couldn't get it.
He said,
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can
in other words, if somebody came in a joint with their mouth jacked up, is that like just bad teeth, gums, gingivitis, all types of stuff. Like somebody's mouth like that has been on that fork that you're eating off of.
It's all right.
Y'all see that?
I mean, they washed the fork though.
Yeah.
Every fork,
but not in pieces.
Mine has been
not in pieces.
Like
mine.
This.
That's fine.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Hotels and hotels and what you call it?
She front of every time she see.
No, restaurants and hotels, they be having like some real hot dishwasher water.
They do
when they clean it off. So yeah, it'd be some steam coming off that thing. It'll blow your skin off.
But it'd be so much dishes that you're gonna miss stuff. Stuff get missed a lot.
Yeah.
Too,
so. What about when the
you're supposed to hand wash them, the ones that don't get all the stuff off, but we don't know if they really doing that.
Yeah. They be tired and mad about it.
It's manual labor.
Just like when I serve a drink to a woman who wears lipstick, you put it in the dishwasher, the lipstick's gonna be on the glass. You put it on the dishwasher, it's not going to get it all off. So those types of things have to be hand washed. Ain't nothing worse than seeing somebody's lipstick on a glass you about to drink out of. I hate that.
And that's the one thing I don't like about dishwashing, because that's even a possibility of double washing anyway. So I just go ahead and get it out of the way one time.
Oh wait, no, my home dishwasher don't do that.
Oh, she got the best one. She got the double play, the triple steam,
I did.
the triple stream.
I sure did.
it goes a 3-cycle wash. It goes through. You know what I mean? You can turn it on by Bluetooth. You can watch it on your phone from the inside.
I can leave food on my dishes and it'll come out spotless. That's how great my dishwasher is.
Super industrial.
See, all of a sudden say, what you call it? Sham out here be eating. What Chappelle say? What is it? Pterodactyl eggs with glitter with diamonds in it, so she can make her. I want to see my dookie sprinkle. What did he say? What did he say? How you said it? She said eat something, eggs with diamonds in it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull that.
Say if you're gonna.
I'm gonna pull that clip up one day.
Spend your money on a product. Do the research and get the best product available that you can afford.
For sure.
I got a question. Relatively off the subject.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, you good. I'll leave it. Go
ahead. We just had Thanksgiving, right?
Happy Thanksgiving.
And some people's idea of donating or being charitable is to donate turkeys to people, right? Or give turkeys. Well,
where they gonna cook it?
How are they gonna cook it? I mean, you know,
hey.
A homeless guy that out in front of sheets every day, and you give him a turkey. Was he gonna cook it?
I wish somebody would have given me a turkey.
Well, normally, sometimes I think when we did some with the football fan club that we had, these when we did our charitable work and giving out food for families, these were actually families who had homes, so
they just ain't had the money for food.
They had the money for food,
and that's that's understandable. But jokers actually give homeless people turkeys.
Well, if you homeless and you ain't got no oven, don't take.
You ain't supposed to be in line. Really, you supposed to go to the places that's gonna feed you a hot.
They're supposed to be the plate already there for you.
So this would be homeless people etiquette.
Taking no turkey you can't cook.
Right.
Yeah, this you gonna try to flip the turkey.
Sell it.
Yeah, this homeless.
Right.
That's what I said. You gonna try to flip the turkey.
Flip the turkey for that hit.
Nino Brown and turkeys.
For that hit or for that drink. They rather have a drink or the hit.
That makes them turn into a hobosexual. You know what a hobosexual is? A person that
I learned that term last year. That's interesting. I don't know if you
a hobosexual.
Yeah, I learned that term last year. It's kind of wild.
I haven't heard it.
You haven't heard it? Hold on. Before you give me the definition, let's say. So Stan hasn't heard it. Do you know what Christina? Do you know what a hobosexual is?
Nah.
Sham, do you know what a homosexual is?
No, but I can use context clues and figure that one.
Okay, got you. Go for
it. That's what.
Okay, what's your definition?
Go ahead.
So for the world that don't know, Go ahead.
Hey,
I mean, I don't know if I'm right, but I'm figuring if you're homosexual, you're willing to do anything to get fed or get
no.
what you need in life.
Yeah, it's
Close.
You're
It's
in the
close.
right direction, but that's
It's
not
close.
exact.
Go for it.
And you're
Yeah,
probably
right.
fluid, no matter where it come from.
Y'all ever watch My 600-Pound Life?
I heard about
I
it.
love that show.
Those
Yeah.
shows that show is full of homosexuals. A homosexual is a person that'll get in a relationship for a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
What? That's kind of on
Yeah.
the right track.
No. No, I'm talking about this is literally. No, that's some real stuff.
It might have been my pet.
But you- And they'll be like, Rufus bathes me in the morning, and
Yeah.
then he cooks me breakfast.
I
And
know
then it's-
many of people used to do that back in the 80s.
Yeah.
But some of them people were in relationships when they were thin and they just got fat over time.
Mm.
most of them people,
Most of them.
they were obese and they've got grossly out of control, and it won't just I'm skinny today.
Let me
And
make sure. So let me say this. So you said
Well, over years,
around,
of
yeah.
course. Yes, but I'm saying some of those people were, when they got in those relationships, were not that big.
Yeah, but a lot of
They just got like
a lot
that
of
over time,
just
and the person didn't leave.
a lot of them he stays around. I own this house, or I pay the mortgage on this house with my disability.
Oh, you talking about the people that are getting with the fat people?
Mm-hmm.
You talking about them?
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
They-
yeah, I can see that.
Because they don't have nowhere to go, so
They don't
they'll
have
do
nowhere to go.
anything
So they're like, I'll
They-
live here and take and
I'll take care of you and do
feed
this
person.
just so they can have a place to stay because they don't have no other place to go.
they're not only a homosexual.
Yeah, they gotta bathe and feed these people.
Mhm.
But they're not. They're,
Just to have a place to
they're,
live.
They're not
Mhm.
just a homosexual because of getting with someone that's obese. They could do that to anybody, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But it's probably
Yeah,
easier
no,
to do it.
He was saying it with them. He was using them as an example.
I would just use that
Okay.
example. Homosexual sexual is not a classism thing. It's it can be a damn near 110-pound model. You know,
Oh, I know people. I know people.
and guys
I know
just
people.
using her for a place to stay.
I knew people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure we all.
I didn't know it was a thing,
Right.
but until I found out about it, and I was like, oh, that's a
A
term.
homosexual could be a very attractive young woman living with an old guy who's
That
rich.
too.
Yeah, I
That
thought
too.
that was. I thought,
Gold diggers are
That's
homosexual.
what I was
It
about to
doesn't.
say.
It doesn't really know
I was
gender
about
either.
to say that, but I'm like, maybe if
It's
it's a
really
gold
frowned
digger that's
upon when
committed,
it's a man, though.
if it's a gold digger that's committed, maybe they move out of the homosexual class. I don't. That's why I was wondering about that term because I'm like,
Well, it's only when they don't really have a place to go.
well,
when
a lot of people don't have a place to go if they ever are kicked out. But as long as you're in the fold and you're good, you got a place to stay, but it's not yours. Your name ain't on the lease. It's not your
Mhm.
house. You don't own it.
Right.
So
Mhm.
you're only one bad argument away from you ain't
Right.
got a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So
For sure.
that's why I'm like, there's
So
a
you just find someplace else to stay.
Yeah.
Right.
you're-
And that's the
which
thing.
means there's a lot of
You got-
homosexuals in the world.
You
Right,
got a
but
lot
the-
of,
but
black
it's
people
on the
that
intent.
got various women, and they all right. Well, Teresa didn't kick me out. I'm gonna go see what Janelle wants.
Right, but it's only for the person that's doing it. It's for the intent to find a place to stay. It's not like they just doing it for the relationship or trying to be in something like that. They're literally in their own
Wow.
mind just doing it. I got to do what I got to do
They
just to,
saying and doing whatever they gotta say
To
and
get
do
in.
to get somebody to let them live
in the door.
in their house.
Exactly.
Yeah, that-
Exactly.
I know somebody like that.
That covers a lot of categories. Me, I don't know, but
Yeah,
They
dude.
do.
yeah, I'm like,
But I'm saying, but it's like that. I didn't know it was a term until somebody had to tell me that.
I ain't
And
think
then I looked it up,
that-
and I was like, yeah, I looked it up, and I was like, oh, damn, that's crazy.
I have other terms for those people, but
What-
Again, more than one thing could be true.
yeah, in the American language, you can have 20,000
Yeah.
different names for something else.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
yeah. The
speak
context
Spanish,
clues, the context clues on that one wasn't going to give me the right definition, so I'm glad y'all told us. 'Cause, yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that from what y'all was saying with homosexual at all.
Yeah.
That's why I said I wanted to make sure that everybody give it a break so he can actually give the definition and just in case nobody else ever heard the term before. It'll be broken down in that way because it's actually a thing.
That's what the Urban Dictionary said.
What?
What was the Urban Dictionary say?
What y'all said? It said what
A
y'all
person
said.
of the opposite sex who come to visit you and wants to stay and live with you and start a relationships because they are homeless.
Why I gotta be the opposite
But
sex?
it don't have to be the opposite sex.
They need to update that, son.
Listen, if I click on it, it probably does have a multiple definition.
Oh, so
Like this one says, person who jumps into relationships to have a place to live.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Someone who enters or fakes a relationship to avoid homelessness.
Yeah.
That's what's up, pimp.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
should have said gifts in a relationship, and I should have said fakes.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
I should have said fakes too. That's what I'm saying.
On Reddit, somebody got just returned from a date with a homosexual.
What just happened to you? Did you fall asleep?
No, I'm just thinking, and like we said, we already know.
You know homosexual.
Yes.
It clicked like a mug, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was like, wow.
Sometimes they be.
She was just.
Are you currently living with a homosexual?
And sometimes the person be dick blind or pussy blind, and don't even know that Rufus is staying with him just for a place to stay, or
That's just game, child.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I love you.
I'm too mean to let anybody live with me.
You know what
I'm safe.
Y'all ain't talking about my people like that.
I'm pimping here, player.
Yeah,
I'm pimping, player.
They always got keys. Baby boy was a homosexual then.
For sure. He definitely was.
He didn't fake that.
But
Though. He liked her.
he had his mama. He still had his room at his mama house, so he had somewhere to go.
He had his mama out.
And he can make
He
tacos.
had Peanut. He had her.
Oh yeah, Peanut was there too. You
He
right?
had Peanut.
Yeah. He wasn't a homosexual. He was just he was couch hopping.
Well, he was.
Actually, that Snoop was probably the one that was trying to be a homosexual.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it ended badly for him. He definitely was one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because he ain't had nowhere to go. He got out and he was looking for this. Hey, this is my girl.
He squatted like an immigrant.
Didn't he? Well, for the border.
Yeah, homosexual. Wow.
Boy, you know what's hilarious? How all of you, now that y'all know the definition, how y'all just started thinking back, like at the same time. Y'all was like, damn.
Yeah.
Everybody went like, hold on a second. Was I a victim? I don't know. Have I been a victim?
Nah.
Yes, we all have
Don't
been
let
a victim.
nobody live with me.
Yeah, we all been a victim.
Nah.
We have been a victim.
I like things my way too much. Me having somebody living with me.
Hey man, it's the long life. Things happen.
Interesting time.
You're thinking too long, brother.
For me?
Yeah. You got the whole.
No.
Wish you had a cigar, you man.
Oh.
You got the whole.
Stan had a homosexual stay with him.
Nah.
He's thinking long and hard.
Nah, cause I used to
It
think.
just wasn't.
I used to think about those
It
guys.
just wasn't opposite sex.
Like the grown ups, and it was guys that I'm thinking about, like in those 80s. Like I would see them and think about them that way, because growing up in the apartments and stuff, I would see them date quote unquote single women, but they would kind of be in a baby boy type position. I ain't really see them work too much, but they'd be the one at the crib while the woman might go work or do whatever. They might also be the one with the car, just like you did. And I used to be like, so it looked like if you know what you're doing, you handle your business, you should always have a place to stay. Because you can find someone that has what you need in that. And then, if you taking care of what you need to take care of, be in position to, be up in there. So I'm thinking about all these gentlemen that were grown men when I was a kid. And I looked at them like, okay, that was game. Not something I aspired to, because I've never been in that position. Like I'm like Sham, like I always need my space. I need my place.
Right.
So, I'm always have space for other people to come in, but
when I was younger, I was
always have a
I was
place.
homosexual.
Yeah, for sure. You said what?
When I was younger, I was a homosexual.
Oh,
Oh my.
accountability, boy.
The way
Damn.
he said it, the way he said it, though,
Homosexual now.
it
Eh?
sounded-
He said it like it was regular.
And but didn't he?
He
but
just
he
said
also
me
said
as
it
a
like
boy.
like
My
he
man
delivered too.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
right.
it's like
I
a-
am no
AA
longer.
like an AA meeting.
Of course, I mean, I learned a lesson that
Hi,
That was
my name is
young.
Peasy. I used to be a homosexual.
right. I learned a lesson you don't live on.
So what?
terms.
Hi,
Yeah.
Peasy.
What you learn? What you say you learned, Peasy?
That you don't live on a woman's terms as a man.
Unless you have to if you can't afford to do anything about it.
You try not to get yourself in a predicament like that.
Well, if you're a
Well,
hobo,
you have to if you want to keep a
yeah,
woman happy.
if you're a homosexual, that's what's going to happen.
True that, because that's what
If you-
that's the only way. That's the route that you're going, and unless you choose not,
You ain't got a pot to piss in. You're going to have to live
Yeah,
on somebody.
you're a
Yeah, for
homosexual.
sure.
They put some weird shit on Instagram.
The hell?
We was already talking
What
about
the
that.
world?
All the
Oh.
rats.
Nah, he trying to slide
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
You know,
Question.
Care about these
Deflection.
we going-
Deflection.
We back to your
no.
homosexual days.
You ever think back to like some of the people, and I know you just said this, Stanley. I think back to some of the dudes I knew, and you be like, man, why he dating that shit? Like, you don't even see him with her.
Uh-huh.
But she was always driving the car.
Yep.
She was always paying for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now I'm thinking back to all these dudes. I'm like, y'all was all homosexual.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking
sure.
about.
You ain't put the Jewish man from Coming to America on him.
Aha.
Ah,
Aha.
what is that? That looks nice. What is this, benefit? That looks nice.
There he go again.
Mhm.
Taste the
The
soup.
man wants to change his name to Muhammad Ali.
There they go. Every time they sing. Every time we talk about
Gotta
Rockamasi
bring up
out,
Joe Lewis.
they gotta bring Rockamasi out
It'll be
there.
Joe Lewis's ass.
He didn't beat his ass. He didn't beat his ass.
My name is Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay.
Y'all are stupid, yo. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
It's that homosexual, Joe.
Fuck you.
Right. Man, that is hilarious.
Homosexuals, man. I'm thinking back to all the homosexuals I knew.
Thanks.
See, I
See what
told
I'm
you.
saying? That's
See-
why you saw me over here like this. I was like,
Yo,
damn.
y'all started thinking back. Like I saw Christina's wheels turning. His wheels still turning.
I got a lot to teach my daughter.
Right.
I'm like, just thinking about all the dudes I knew just preying on these chicks with
That's
no
what I was
self-esteem.
saying.
Yep.
Most of the time, I will say the homosexual had to be the guy.
Mm.
I mean, because there's
Well, it's
women
more
that
frowned upon when you
Well,
see
that's
guys
because
doing.
you don't. That's because you don't call a guy a gold digger. But
Right.
technically, if they in your spot, I mean, what more access do you give to a man than
Well-
them get a place to stay with
Well,
you
the thing
when they
is,
ain't got a pot to piss in?
the thing
So that
is,
is a gold
Stan.
digger.
Yeah, the thing is, Stan. When you dwell or live in a dwelling, and your name is on none of the bills.
But see what I'm saying? The
Well,
other way-
that kind
what
of
I'm
doesn't
saying is-
kind of doesn't fit.
because
kinda
the
doesn't
other way
fit.
around.
Nah, because if they're contributing to the
Right.
business,
That is-
how much does that
That
really
doesn't
matter?
fall.
But if you just land on the couch all day playing video games
Scratching
while
your
your
nuts.
broad is out,
Yeah.
you're right, while your broad is out here working
But you
hard,
can make tacos.
That's
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Then you're a
Yeah.
homosexual.
It's about the contribution level, buddy. It's about the contribution level.
yeah, but I want to be. If I'm in a dwelling, I want to be on the bills and
They don't.
Right. We're talking about
well, listen, you don't want to be a homosexual though.
Right. Exactly. You're not a part
We're
of the
talking about the
dude.
dude.
We talking about when you.
We talking about the dude that met
a
the chick that's like, oh, that just doesn't want to be by herself, so she'll accept
None of the
anything.
bills. Exactly.
Yeah.
She don't want to be by
don't pay
herself.
light
She done
bill.
found this
You
dude
don't pay.
that's pretending to
water
like
bill.
her.
You don't pay.
And there are plenty of people who have been living in that world and they love it.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
they
to
do.
be honest, the people that don't
And
wanna
they
be
love
by
it.
Herself.
Get you
And
when
the
my
people-
tax money come.
The people that do live those
I'm
lives.
gonna get you
to
when
be
that
honest,
settlement come.
I mean, I could never do it, but that's kind of It's still that's kind of stressless.
But Janine, I did go out here and fill out an application today.
It's kind of stressless
I didn't play PlayStation all
I
day.
don't know if it's stressless though.
for them
Because
because
see,
I
when
think
she
Because
gets
you gotta deal with yourself.
I think
depends
But
on
they've already dealt with it.
That depends on
They
what
don't
kind of
fight.
I don't know
relationship
about
they're in.
that.
Yeah, believe
I
me.
feel like-
If
I
they
think that can be mentally
no,
stressful.
believe me. If they go in purposely
If they-
doing this, they have dealt with themselves.
they over it.
They over it. They don't
over
even
it.
care about it at all.
I don't know about that. I think they just would rather not be outside.
I agree.
But at the end of the day, do you really look in the mirror and feel like that this is where you're supposed to be in
Okay.
life? I don't think
Okay,
so.
so let me give you from the male perspective, because you're looking at it as how you would feel about a situation. Us, if we put in a situation where we went in like that, we are not thinking about how much we care.
About yourself?
Yeah, about the whole situation. Period. We looking about what we can get out of the situation and what we can and how long it's gonna last. And then if it ends in 3 months, we'll find somebody else to do it. We don't care about nothing else after that.
Go ahead.
I
You on
got
I still feel like there has
I
to
have
be
to
some
agree
type of
with you.
inward battle.
No, I'm trying to. That's what my thing about it. That's the discrepancy, because you want it to be, and when you can't understand that it's not, you're like, how can it not be? It's not.
I'm just wondering how you're a human.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't feel anything.
I know a person literally like
Literally.
We all do.
Yeah,
not like
Yeah.
back in the day though.
they're not gonna be rude about it.
There's
You
people
talking about
doing
like-
it down now, and there's gonna be people
You
doing
talking about
it
like right now?
in the future.
Like-
That's never gonna
Yeah.
die out.
This is
Yeah.
2024.
Right now.
It happening today.
And everything you said, I promise he
over it. He
Yeah.
don't care.
No
No.
care.
It don't.
No,
no
hustle.
care.
None.
Give it.
None.
Or the
Right.
guy that'll hold the job just enough for her to stop fussing, and
Mm-hmm.
live with.
Yep.
It. I mean, there's all kinds of scenarios in that.
Yeah,
Man.
it's wild not to imagine something that doesn't really have that connection of morality in it, but sometimes
And then you two are from Goldsboro. You've seen, and we've got what? How many housing projects do we have in Goldsboro? Fairview,
like 4 or 5.
right?
Mhm.
Might be more.
You've seen it so many times. You see it
Oh,
all the
yeah.
time.
That's what I said. That's what I was thinking back to, because I remember seeing them cats, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
but
And when you're young like that, you think, oh man, that guy's doing it. And then now that you're your adult self and you're actually an
yeah,
distinguished man, you like, damn, that was shit.
because there's a lot
I
of those.
thought about when I did that time. That was a shit.
Because I'm thinking about it. Those men that we thinking about, I've never, ever, ever, never seen their own apartment.
Mhm.
Ever.
Right.
Like we was talking about Baby Boy. I've seen his mama's house.
Uh-huh.
I've seen, if
Yvette's
he
house.
was at Yvette's house. I've never seen his place. Ever.
Who they have one?
And then
I'm talking about in life. They were
And then-
always
and
this
then-
guy. They was always the homosexual.
and then Stanley, you got some of them that all right, I'm gonna put my stuff in the back here because I can't let the social worker see that my stuff laying around here because I ain't on your lease.
Why the social worker coming around?
Section 8.
Yeah,
Mhm.
when you live in the
Can't have
private-
other
Housing
people
authorities,
Or the rent.
They
Yeah,
provide
the rent
you
will go
with
up.
a
affordable
place
living
to,
places.
man,
Yes.
if you got a man in there, then
I must have
you
been
need
at
to be,
school when they came.
Yes. Yes. We was at school doing work hours.
Right, exactly.
Right.
We was at school doing work hours.
I ain't never seen them people.
Oh yeah. They came during the adult time when the kids were away.
Maybe they don't come around in the blue state.
Right.
I've never seen it.
Man, look.
I
Hey, look, man.
think they
There's
just
a-
call on the phone.
There's a lot of work. There's a lot of work.
We gonna have to do a part 2
I told you.
and part 3 of this, because this is love. But I know I gotta get up in 5 hours. So
Ooh.
yeah, but it's all good. I'm gonna be all right. So because what's crazy is we already recorded. We recorded an hour 30 minutes of a podcast. Now we're hour 17. Easy on this
After dark.
The after show.
on the after show.
after show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna call it NFC After Dark. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Yeah. this got all the like the juice in it.
Okay.
Dang it, I hope I don't dream about this. You know, I was just thinking so many faces.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a thing. It is. I told you I learned that term like last year. It's a thing.
That's crazy.
But I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all funny to me.
We appreciate you.
All day.
Yeah.
You too. It was fun.